Good morning, my name is Tran Khoa Thanh from Vietnam. My project is The Other Ability. I'm really honored to share my design with the best participants. First of all, I would like to share video. Have you ever been in the same room with someone in a wheelchair and didn't know how to deal with them, prioritize them, or avoid talking about their hurt? Do not even look at them for fear of being misunderstood as judgmental. That's my kind of story. And not only me, the story of communicating with people with disabilities is a social story, and there have been a lot of movies about it. For example, there's a Korean TV series called Extraordinary Attorney Woo. The main character, Woo Young-woo, is a female lawyer with autism spectrum disorder. She and her co-workers together solving different crimes, and because of her background, they always support and bias her. Sometimes ignore her mistakes, except one guy that watchers like me call mean guy. He doesn't care about her disease, always try to find faults and competes with her. Though this is a romantic series, I find the most valuable moment when she expresses her grateful to the mean colleague for seeing her as perfectly healthy person. That is the moment I wonder, avoid talking about their hurt. Is it a good behavior for them or just the way we think? While searching for an answer, I came across a story like this. In ancient Rome, there is no word for disabled, but people call them as the other ability. That society prefer caring about their potential than what they didn't have. That is the guideline for my design, with the message there is no more disabled people in social vision. From now, in this presentation, I will mention disabled people as the other abilities. This paradigm must be for everyone, not only them but also children, startups, people with difficulties, etc. Everyone is given the same opportunity to develop themselves. So this is the multi-users paradigm. We need a language that everyone can all use, and that is art. According to my analysis, there are many studies that show art is the potential, the way to heal them. Creating art is also a trend that attracts the young generation to participate in. Functions of the paradigm includes first attracting people, sports activities, or wall climbing, eating in the dark, textile exhibitions, playing sport in wheelchair, then provide jobs and support their career, or startup office can be rented, hire them directly, help them become financially stable. After that, making art, expressing themselves through art, organizing public art, and finally, provide utilities to support their health, such as therapy areas or green spaces. As you can see, and this is development model, not just a building. In order to be adapted in different contexts, I offer a 5.4 meters multiply 5.4 meters model based on the wheelchair's minimum operating radius and size. In the same size, it can contain 3 rows of tables for wheelchair users, 4 rows of tables for non-wheelchair users. With the parking lot, it can accommodate 1 car parking slot with 2 wheelchair ramps or 2 normal car parking slots. For technical factors, it can hold 1 emergency elevator and 3 elevators, 3 restrooms for wheelchair users, including and wash basins and exit. When approaching this topic, it is a fact that we must accept that all of us have the potential to use a wheelchair, maybe because of old age, illness, or accident. So I hope that this module is not applied in one project but also for all the projects. In the past, space for wheelchair users were always an added part of the building, but now using this model will make a space no longer divided and we can use by everyone. This will optimize space, structure, economy, and multi-users. In order to adapt different size of sites, especially different type of buildings, we can flexibly apply 3 functional models from the above. Depending on the specific requirements of each context, the quantity and arrangement can be changed like the Lego game. Or even if the shape of the site changes. Or even if the culture context changes, the building materials for cakes and activities in the building may also change to suitable to local or country. Because the building is like a Lego game. It can be flexible and customizable. But we need a set of rules as the backbones so the paradigm can develop on it. My set of rules that include first, the rule of spatial combination, divided into 3 parts corresponding to the interactability of each group of users. The private space will be for the group of users who are not able to communicate as autism or mental disorder. The landscape will be garden spaces, relaxation, and meditation areas, also as a therapy method to heal them. We can also use flowers or different colors and scents to increase the perception of space for users. And then the semi-public space for groups of people who have the ability to communicate but they need support. The landscape will be directed towards community-oriented elements. And finally, group of users that are capable of communicating. The landscape will be dynamic, such as entertainment activities, areas for experience, sports, or exhibitions, etc. After functioning zoning, I use a path that links all the areas of the building together, like a red thread above. Apply a system of accessibility designs for people with mobility difficulties, like wheelchair users, low vision users, people using canes to assist in mobility. This thread is not only applied in new buildings but also can be applied in existing buildings or connecting green spaces in urban areas or playgrounds. Color as an indispensable design element for space identification in building. Color coding space make it easier for people with low vision to move around. Mental disorder people feel easing, attracting children, young people, or enhancing creativity. And this is some office spaces using model combined with the color coding. Based on the above set of rules, I come up with a prototype model. As you can see, nature is an inseparable element of the building. In the context of high urbanization, the building can become a green, breathing space, a park to attract and participate in the surrounding people, thereby increasing traffic for the building. In addition, green areas also play the role of healing spaces, green distances in the context of infectious diseases such as COVID-19 recently. We can also apply new way of experiencing art and sports, dark room cuisine, light exhibition, vibration dance floor, or play sport in wheelchairs. In the process of designing this project, I choose a gentle, transmission method through direct experience using color to attract children and young people, create more opportunities for interacting between the young generation and them. The building should not have a heavy form, should not represent a people with disability. I want people to remember the project because it's fun, it's new, it connects everyone. Everyone comes here to experience the art and the value they make, not their physical weakness. In order to end my presentation, I would like to invite everyone to watch a video to understand the message. Thank you.
I am Esther and this is my ability. I am Aaron is my ability.
Thank you everyone for listening to my presentation.